Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. And no, you're not charged. So let me show you what I've been up to. Take a quick look over here. There are no cars, other than the one that's, there are no junk cars, let's put it that way. Or less junk cars. Let's go with less. Yeah, I got rid of both of these. And for some of you guys with some junk around your property who are trying to figure out what it's all worth, the second scrap place we went to, Charlie's scrap place, paid us 5 cents a pound for the Escort. And they considered that an incomplete motor vehicle because obviously the grill and the front fenders and a bunch of crap was obviously off. So they paid us 5 cents a pound for that one. And the Kia looked complete. Excuse me, though I did bag the catalytic converter off of it. And they paid 5.5 cents a pound on that. So the total for both cars was $261. We had to haul them there. My buddy Charlie helped me, so I gave him $20 for gas. Then I split the money with him. So $262 minus 20 leaves $242. So we made $121 each for basically a half a day's work. Plus I have the catalytic converter. Doesn't look like much of a catalytic converter. Just for a number, throw $30 on it. So you know what, it really doesn't pay for me to have junk cars around. It is handy to be able to go pop the hood and grab a hose or a cable or rummage inside of it and get some nuts and bolts and junk like that. From that point of view, it's handy, but from the point of view of they take up space, they're rusting away, God forbid they create an environmental situation by a ruptured gas line or something, it was really, really time for them to go. So the cars are gone, which is cool. Second thing, Charlie's daughter is moving out of her house and she no longer needs this snowblower. So you guys could see, obviously it's an 8 horsepower MTD. It's got a case of the rust, and we'll talk about the rust. I haven't noticed any rust through anywhere. I also did this one right before I took it off the truck. I brought it, I gave it a quick power wash because quite honestly there's nothing worse than working on a dirty vehicle, and I'm really discovering that here. It's like before you take any cover off, you kind of have to scrub it, and then you take it off, and then you got to make sure you don't get any dirt inside the engine. And even after I'm all done with this and I put it all back together again, I'm going to have to do a couple of quick oil changes because I probably will get something in there at some point. You don't want dust and dirt and all floating around your engine. Anyway, I'm not sure how old it is. It does have serial numbers on the back. I haven't done any research. It claims it was made in America, in Cleveland, Ohio, right? And though we're really not happy with what MTD did to our friends at Troy Built, they are what they are, right? Just a few things on it. I'm assuming Charlie put that valve on there, that gas line valve. I'm assuming it. I don't think it came like that. So here it is. Here, let me give it see if she'll fire up. That's off. That's on. And what else do I have to do? I think I just have to push the button. you can obviously see that it starts. The auger goes round and round. It doesn't drive forward very, very well. I did pressure wash it, so I don't know if I got any water in there or anything, which may be causing me some trouble. I'm happy that I don't have to completely tear the carburetor apart. Probably what I'm going to do is I did check the gas. It smelled good, and there was quite a bit in there. I'm probably going to siphon that down, and then maybe just go with a little bit of sea foam in there, and a little bit of preservative too. Just throw a little, and just get enough in the gas tank and carburetor, kind of preserve everything. And then the other thing I like to do, once I drain it down and do that, a lot of times I like to spray WD-40 kind of on the top and around. I don't know, maybe it chases moisture away for a month or two. It helps. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't hurt, and I'm hoping it helps. I think it helps. So when I buy a snowblower, I typically look at the person's driveway, if at all possible. I'd really rather not buy blind snowblowers. I'd really rather look to see what it's like. And both Charlie's driveway and his daughter's driveway were flat and blacktop, though it does appear as if at some point that might have been crashed. But the augers look good, right? I mean, they really don't look chewed up. They are rusty. They don't look chewed up. I am open to suggestions. When I want something to live forever, I have a tendency to paint it with that POR 15. Kind of, that's what this stuff is on here. Works great. If you get it on your hands, it's going to be on your hands for a week until the skin falls off, because it's not coming off. It's really good with rusty metal. It sticks really well to rusty metal. To this paint, it will not stick. And quite honestly, all this interface up against the paint, it's really not going to be great. But it is good with rust. That's what I have a tendency to use. I don't know what you guys like. I don't know if some of you guys are Rust-Oleum type guys, or what the story is. It is a solid functional snowblower. I got to get a snowblower out to where my son Joe lives, where he is in south central Pennsylvania. They actually got a lot more snow than we did over the last few years, more snow than the Hudson Valley here. So particularly last year, he got smashed a couple of times. He had some 2 foot plus snowstorms. 28 inches, I think, was the most he got one blast. So shoveling that sucks. And the second problem with shoveling, it's a little bit like plowing. You end up with tall walls. Then when you get more snow, you not only have to get the snow off the driveway, you got to get it up over the walls you just made. And if you were lazy and the walls are up tight on the driveway, now you really got a lot of work in front of you. So a snowblower really helps with that, because it puts the snow a good distance away, right? Whenever I snowblow, I really try to get the snow not only off the driveway, but a good distance off the driveway. All right, yeah, I guess that's about it. So if you guys could just let me know what you guys would recommend for this. I don't know if you guys are Rust-Oleum guys, or if there's something else. The POR 15 stuff is good stuff, but it's no fooling around expensive. I mean, it's like mule kick to the face expensive. Like I don't know, what is that? The 1 pint container is like $20, and that would, yeah, the quart is like 50. And that would take more than a pint. That would probably take more than a pint. Also, the POR 15, it'd be black, so it'd be black against the red. I don't know. Maybe the whole thing should really get cleaned up and just painted black. That'd probably take like 2 or 3 pints. I'd end up with the quart-sized container. Alright folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and please get out there and enjoy all your days, even if you get little bitty sun showers and so forth. Okay folks, now take care. Bye.